I've heard it said that you can't save money by sewing. I just don't think that's true. Today, $1,400 to less than 5%, I don't think you can tell a difference. In fact, I think mine are better. I'm so excited about this project today. You know, you all are the best source of information ever. And so I'm kind of cheating. I feel like I'm kind of cheating because I have so many ideas, but I'm not getting to them because you guys are sending such great ideas. And so I love sharing your ideas. So thanks for sending. And please don't be offended if we don't use it. It just means I feel like it wouldn't draw enough interest. Or, you know, it's all subjective. You know that. But it doesn't mean it's not great. All right. So today, this is a designer called David Como. K-O-M-A. K-O-M-A. And you can Google it and see the picture a little bit better yourself. But his stuff is not cheap. These pair of leggings are over $1,400. We're going to do it for less than 10% of that price. And this is a really, you know, I really kind of worked hard to pull this stuff together for you. So let me tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to make a regular pair of leggings. And what happens is, and you could even do yoga pants. It wouldn't matter what you did. The look would be the same. On the bottom of the pant, there are buttons. And it's on the outside leg, on both of the legs. You're going to see 9 little buttons. So I looked all over. I got these buttons. I've got them in great quantity. And we're going to sell them 18 buttons to a bag so that you can do 9 down each leg. And I've really played around with these. And 9 is a magic number. I mean, there were 9 on here. And it's amazing how nice 9 look. And so you're going to start the bottom button an inch up from the bottom. Give yourself room for that hem. And it looks nice that one button goes right at the bottom. And then you're just going to stagger them. And they'll start right about the knee. So I marked on my knee where it is. You can measure from your crotch down on the inside and then go straight across. And you can do this all after the fact. I'm going to do it while I'm sewing because I'm going to put the little loops in. But then let me tell you what we're going to do on this. It's not any different front or back. All we're going to do is turn the seam allowance under, stop stitching right above the knee, and then turn the seam allowance back on both sides. And then what we're going to do is take the fold over elastic, and I'm actually showing you this in white, but I'm going to use the black. I'm going to take the fold over elastic, and I'm going to cut it right down the part that normally folds. And what that does is it'll allow it to pull, and it won't ravel or do anything like that. So I can pull it easily, and that's going to be my little loop. It's narrow enough now that that's what I'm going to use for my little loop. So I'm going to sew those all along the inside, loop it to the front, not the back. It doesn't make a difference, but they're looped to the front on here. And that's as easy as it gets. So just stop stitching, fold the seam allowance back, top stitch, put the little loops in on the back so the button's on the front, and then loop each one to the front. It's a great look. It's cute as can be. I hope you like it. Let's get sewing. And again, use the black. I only use the white so that you can see that I cut up right the fold line. And when you do that, it still stretches and it still makes a great loop, but it's narrower now where it will go around the button. Otherwise, if you leave it wide, it kind of takes over the button and you don't want it to do that. All right, so let's cut and sew.
sent an angel. Heaven sent an angel. Never gave up hope. I always believed there was someone out there to fill the hole inside of me. I'm looking for love, calling on hate above. You must have heard my song, 'cause heaven sent an angel.
All right, so what I did is I serged it separately and then stitched it together so it opened up. So that then I could come along in here, come along both sides, and then I just put fold over elastic as the trim, as the little buttonholes. And the reason I wanted them to be functional is if I decided to, I could actually just unbutton some of them. Like in the wintertime, if I decided to wear these over boots, there's no reason why I couldn't unbutton these a little bit and just wear them open. And I've got a few little shavings there. I've got to trim, but eventually it'll stop pulling a little bit. But that's a way to wear these also. They're just adorable. So think about it, what my buttons can actually be, or what my fabrics could actually be. We have the buttons for you. I got those. But the fabrics could be a rayon, a black rayon. They could be our Lululemon fabric if you want to spend a little more. They could be a Pontoroma. They could be a black cotton knit. There's so many variables on there, just depending on what you want to do. Trim them up with these great buttons. Great look. Happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns.